Listen, so I have done really well with my intermittent fasting. I'm so happy. And I say that, I am down to 174.4. On the first of the year, I was 181. Now, I know that's kind of a slow process, but I don't want it to go too fast because I don't want my skin to be saggy or anything like that. I'm not really, really, really obese, but I am pretty heavy for my size. I'm only 5'1". So, as you can see, I got my little pooches and rolls. I don't know if you can see it on the camera right there. But, with that being said, I could have, some excess skin. That's happened to me a little bit when I came down off of my weight the first time with my son too fast. But it toned back up. It was fine. It didn't last long. But if you lose weight too fast, that will happen to you. So I'm losing it pretty fast, but not so fast that I think that would happen to me. So the first of the year, I was at 181, and on the third, doing my intermittent fasting. Boy, that word is so hard for me to say. I was down to 178.2. And then by the 4th, all the way through the 10th, I messed up. I started eating all out my hours. I started eating too much. I started just overdoing stuff. And I started being ridiculous. I was coming down with a cold, and I didn't know it. And sometimes when you get sick, you just want to eat and sleep, and you want to do stuff like that. So I wasn't able to sleep, so I guess I made up for it on the eating side. So on the 11th, I started a regroup. So I kind of like restarted my whole intermittent fasting all over again. And when I did that, I had went back up in weight. Because like I said, my lowest weight was 178.2 on the 3rd. And then I had went back up to 179.4. Now that's on the 11th of January 2020. So now, since then, I've been coming down almost give or take a pound a day. Some days just a little less, other days, more. But on the 12th, I was 177.2. On the 14th, I was 176.4. On the 16th of January, I was 175.8. And then on the 18th, I was 174.4. And that is today, right? January 18th. I had started back my intermittent fasting on January 11th. Uh-oh. I'm holding the phone, so that's not going to help me. Let's do that again. Okay, so now that we're on the tripod, let me make sure that's organized, right? There we go. Get off and step back on. I guess my phone didn't weigh too much. Now I'll do an update with more numbers, and then I'll get more statistics out, like once I have a long list of numbers to do. I plan on continuing this and not stopping. I wanted to try to make this type of fasting, this intermittent fasting, a lifestyle. So right now I'm only eating between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. And I think those are good hours to eat between regardless. So I don't think anybody should really be eating after that time anyways. Now what I'll do is, depending on my weight, to stop losing weight or to stay consistent, I'll start to change how my diet is or my exercise and things like that. So far I have not done any exercising. This is without any exercise. So that's where I'm at with it right now. And if you hear those little footsteps, that's my daughter. I got a 2-year-old. She's running around. She's where all the weight came from. Anyways, so I'm going to put a little chart up to show these numbers, in case you've forgotten, but I guess the biggest thing is to stay consistent. I know my last few videos, I talked about some of the things I'm going through with a family member that I'm trying to get help for them. And I don't know how it'll work out. I hope that they can get the help that they need. If not, I don't know where things will be at as far as our relationship and the things that are going on. But pray for me. Wish me the best, please. Thank you again, YouTube, for tuning in. Please like and subscribe my videos. Dislike them if you dislike them, but I appreciate you tuning in anyways. Peace.